Hi guys, this is Harry Chahal, and today I'm making this video to talk about something that we all have in common. And the one common thing that we all have is our limiting beliefs. So what do I mean by limiting belief? For example, I can't talk to people because I'm too shy. Now that is a limiting belief. Or for someone it could be, I can't lose weight because I'm big boned, or always been like this. It runs in a family. Now that is a limiting belief. Or it could be, I'm not confident enough because the way I've been brought up by my parents, the way I've been raised in my family. So that is why I don't have enough confidence. Now that is a limiting belief. For me, for so long it was, I can't make Facebook videos. I can't share my passion because what people gonna think. Now that was a big limiting belief for me. How many can relate to that one? What people gonna think? How many times we don't do stuff because we worried what people gonna think? So what these limiting beliefs do is they hold ourselves back from living our best life. And today I'm making this video, so I want to just make you aware what are your limiting beliefs. So I would encourage you to actually participate in this video. So before I go ahead, I would like you guys to take 10-15 seconds, close your eyes and think of one limiting belief that you have that's always holding you back. And once you've done that, pause this video, pause it, and then I want that limiting belief out of your head and put it on a piece of paper. So please do that. Before we go ahead, pause it, think about the limiting belief and get it out of your head and put it on a piece of paper. So once that's done, now think about your life if you don't have that limiting belief. How wonderful that will be. But before we go into that, let's talk about where these limiting beliefs come from. Now that is an interesting thing. Before we think how our life gonna be without those limiting beliefs, let's talk about where these limiting beliefs come from. And let me tell you where they come from through a story. So the story goes like this. So this guy, he was walking past an elephant camp near a village. And as he was walking past the camp, to his surprise, he sees this huge elephant tied by a rope to a really small pole. And he looked at the elephant, and the elephant just standing there. And he was amazed that why is elephants not moving? And as he was looking at the elephant, the trainer walked past. So he asked the trainer, he's like, why this elephant just standing here when he was just tied with a small rope to a small pole? If this elephant wants to, he can rip this pole out of the ground and he can be free. In fact, that the elephant have so much strength now that he can rip the whole tree from the ground. So why he just standing there and not even trying to move? And the trainer looked at the man and he smiles. And he said, when this elephant was a baby, we used to tie him up with the same rope to the same pole. But what happened then was this elephant didn't have the strength to rip the pole from the ground. So this elephant tried again and again and again, but he could not get this pole out of the ground. And after a while, he gave up. And he started believing that he will never be free. Although this elephant have all the strength and courage now, but the one limiting belief that he made when he was little is holding him back, is holding him from his freedom. And now I would ask you to actually get that piece of paper where you wrote down your limiting belief and look at it. Have a look at the limiting belief. Maybe when you came up with that limiting belief that you are not confident enough, you're not strong enough, or you can't do this because of government or because of society, when you came up with that belief, maybe you didn't have the strength then. But I totally believe that each and every one of you have the strength and the courage to actually rip that limiting belief from its roots, from the ground, and can live your best life. And these limiting beliefs, we weren't born with these limiting beliefs. Think about it. We didn't born with any limiting belief. We were born free. Even when we were kids, we could achieve anything that we could think of, we could achieve. Then where these limiting beliefs come from? That I'm not good enough, or I won't be loved. Where these limiting beliefs come from? They came from society, from our parents, from our friends, from books. So I would encourage you, I just want to give you that different perspective. Get that limiting belief out of your head, think about it, and let's rip this out of the ground so that you can live better life. And finally, to know more about how to get rid of limiting beliefs, I'm gonna start my own break-free sessions very soon, where I will be providing information how to get unstuck. So stay tuned. These breakthrough sessions are coming very soon. And if you like this message, and if you think this can help someone who have a big limiting belief, please do share with others, and stay blessed.